going to be historic on many levels. WrestlePalooza streaming live for the first time on ESPN in the United States and internationally on Netflix is a week from tomorrow, live from Indianapolis.
Norfolk, Virginia wasn't the only place where SmackDown was handed out in Bloomington, Indiana. Omar Cooper might be described as the best one-word tweet Adam Schefter ever dropped. Assault. 207 yards on 10 receptions, 4 of them were to the crib, made him just the 5th player in Big Ten history with 200 receiving yards and 4 touchdown catches in a game. And that was part of just the belt-to-behind performance Indiana inflicted upon Indiana State.
Syracuse laid the smackdown on Colgate Friday night. Their quarterback, Steve Angeli, went off in this game, connecting on all cylinders with his receivers. 24 for 32, 417 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown to boot. His 5 passing touchdowns matched the Syracuse record for pass touchdowns in a game. And the score, 66-24.
I got a 7-touchdown smackdown issued by Will Rejecki down in Canton, Georgia. He and the Sequoia Chiefs, coached by my very own coach James Teeter, rolled to a 43-point dub in Notre, and these are just 2 of the 7 scores he put up. Gap down linebacker forever, baby.
You made Coach proud right now. He's going to clip this and love you forever. And Cody Clemens was a man in full for the Twins tonight. 3 homers on the night for him. First time he's had a multi-homer game, let alone a 3-homer outing. Tacked on a double just to make it a 4-for-4 night at the plate. Just 4-for-4. That's all he did. And it helped Minnesota get a win. How about that?
It is the best rivalry in sports, and it helps when the superstars make an impact on that tilt. Highlights of Yankees and Fenway, top of the hour, coming up on ESPN.
Yo, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jamal Charles was cooking that game.
You get a guy with those hands and that speed, totally changed the game.
Yeah, like I change the game whenever you're on.
What?
Click.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets.
Standing stuffed shells don't wobble, don't slide. Stand up straighter than an old trail guide. They'll hold your cheese, your hopes, your dreams.
And your beans.
Paso, the old El Paso.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La Playa awaits.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu, which means make it a meal and save. Extra value meals are back. So now, get a sausage McMuffin with egg meal for $5.
This your bag, sir?
What gave it away?
Oh, you the Geico Gecko! I'm a huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Geico's all about getting more than just savings.
The next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough. Oh.
You use this much serum?
Well, my skincare routine requires...
Trash. And a pump top? It's gonna make a mess. Well, I'm taking this.
You took all of them.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, Mazda.
Mazda. Mazda.
The 3-row Mazda CX-90. It's made to move you.
Take advantage of one of these exceptional offers at your local Mazda dealer today.
I have created mankind's most advanced AI soldier.
You think you're in control of this? You're not.
I came here from the digital world, and they are coming to destroy yours.
Hang on!
Tron Ares, rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
Welcome back to what should be a thrilling second half.
Nobody has more sports content than the all-new ESPN app. The NBA, WNBA, the NFL, college football playoff, all of ESPN, all in one place.
Hey, should I convert my IRA to a Roth?
You're asking the wrong guy.
You should ask around online. That's what I do.
You know, financial advice should come from a vetted fiduciary financial advisor who understands your personal financial needs.
Makes sense.
Take the free advisor match quiz on smartasset.com to find one who can answer your questions and help you achieve your retirement goals.
That's one intelligent donkey.
You mean a smart?
Get started now at smartasset.com.
Another day in the finance department. Wait, did we pay this already? 6070 airfare, 6040 meals and entertainment. Receipts, expense reports, invoices, purchase orders. What's that? Ramp? Cards with built-in policies. Expenses that submit themselves? Look at it go. Okay, what does it code automatic? Oh. We're fixing the parts of finance you hate. Ramp. Love finance.
Get excited, that all-new ESPN app is all the way live. All of ESPN, all in one place with live games, live stats. Plus, you can track your fantasy teams and personalize with your favorite leagues, teams, and players.
And Saturday, SEC on ABC, college football tripleheader. Alabama hosts Wisconsin, noon Eastern. Then you got Georgia and Tennessee. And then 7:30, third-ranked LSU hosts Florida and Death Valley. Each game available on the all-new ESPN app. Now, I got to tell you about this. Sanford Invitational Friday. John Daly shot a 19 on a par 5.
One hole. I've never felt more relatable to John.
I know. And now it gives me hope.
That's true.
I just took up golf.
Tour?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
I just had to ask.
This is Sports Center AM.
Oh, it sure is. Those 60-degree mornings feeling crispy, brother. Randy Scott, Gary Striesky, conference play opening up across Division I college football, and we got a tasty one later this morning. Game day at Neyland Stadium.
Hey, Rocky Top doesn't need an excuse to go off. We have a brain trust with this through 2 hours. Let's go ahead and swing around and show you the family that joins us. Heather Dinich, Roman Harper, Eric McClain, and Desmond Howard in hour number 1. Hour number 2, we go HD with Harry Douglas, Tim Tebow, Herbie, and Stanford Steve. We got you covered everywhere in the college game. If you are a fan of other sports, it's Sports Center. We got you covered.
Yeah.
We got one of the best rivalries
Worldwide
in baseball.
leader.
Aaron Judge and the Yankees at Fenway. Judge said anytime you come into Fenway Park, it's going to be an electric atmosphere.
Stop!
Taking on the Red Sox, 468 feet over the monster. That is career home run number 362, passing Joe DiMaggio for 4th on the all-time Yankees home run list. Only Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and Lou Gehrig have more in Yankee history. That's also the longest tater tot at Fenway since Judgment 470.
Oh, the tater tot.
That was back in July. You know what a little tasty treat? All right, we're now in the 5th. Luis Heel was dealing. Got Cedar Rafaela, who was upset, slamming the helmet there in the
helmet didn't do anything.
dugout. It didn't do anything, actually. It's a nice matte finish on the helmet. Those are that. Jared Duran, little line out, Heel digging it. No hitter through 5. Hold on now for the AL Rookie of the Year. A year ago, he said, I had a lot of pitches. He was actually talking about the number because he threw 93 of them. Masataka Yoshida rolling over. 6 innings of work. He's done for the day. The no-hitter's still intact. You turn it over to Fernando Cruz in the 7th. Aaron Boone saying of Heel, he's a little unpredictable, even for us sometimes, but tonight, as good as he's looked this season. You want this back. If you're Cruz, you want it back. Nate Eaton is your 8th hitter. That's his 2nd career home run. The no-hitter is gone. The shutout is gone. It's now 4-1. David Bednar, though, bottom 9, on to button it up for the save. And he got eaten. Oh, that time looking like an 8-hitter. Yankees, a 1.5 game lead in front of Boston for the first wild card spot. 4-1 is your final. The wild card getting interesting beyond Boston as well, because that lead for Boston over Houston is just a game. Rangers 2 back. We're going to hear from them coming up shortly.
Coast to Coast program, little NL West goings on. The Dodgers find themselves in a whole top 7. Giants up 1-0. Trying to maintain pace with the Mets for that 3rd and final NL wildcard spot. Michael Conforto, tie ball game. Off Justin Verlander, who before that had thrown 18 scoreless innings. Yoshinobu Yamamoto inside a week since he was 1 out away from a no-hitter in Baltimore. Still dealing 10 strikeouts in each of his last 2 appearances. Picking up right where he left off. Willie Adames by, Rafi Devers, Sia, Matt Chapman downswinging. 10th K for Yamamoto. He was dealing. He was not the problem. The lack of offense was for the Dodgers. Bases jacked. Wilmer Flores That's playable. Andy Pajes going to make the catch. Got to come up throwing, and he gets Grant McCray by a mile. So into extras we go. We didn't have to wait long for a winner. Bases jacked for Patrick Bailey. Gone. Fourth career walk-off homer. That a grand slam, maximizing run potential. Giants' 11th walk-off win this season for the Dodgers. They've been walked off 10 times this season's 5-1 your final.
He knew it from the jump. How about Jacob DeGrom getting a little welcome back video, first time going against the Mets after pitching from them 2014 to 2022. Jonah Tong pitching for the current Mets. Josh Young is glad to see him. That into right, a run comes home. It's 1-0 Texas. Now it's 2-0 Texas. Bases loaded, same inning. Cody Freeman, the code man, into right. Okay, 2 runs coming in to score. The Rangers 4-0 is the lead. DeGrom getting some run support. Matter of fact, all of these runs coming with 2 outs in the first. Michael Hellman, listen, Hellman doing great things in the mayonnaise space. I know you're a big fan. I fully support.
Yeah,
Rangers get 6 runs in the first inning. It's the most first inning runs of support for Jacob DeGrom in his career. 209 starts with the Mets, never got 6 runs of support in the first. So finally he goes out.
That's a tasty little nugget.
It's tasty like mayo, I'm not going to lie to you. You got Brett Beatty. You had a good nickname for Beatty.
I did.
You had a nickname.
But let's focus on DeGrom.
That's
what
fine.
Did he say?
Jeff McNeil's upset. Jeff McNeil's upset. Rangers lead 6-3 through 4 innings. DeGrom back at it in the 7th. Gets Beatty. There's some time now.
So the Brett Beatty nickname that I want to. Oh, wait. Highlights.
Highlights ending.
Highlights coming to
Ball
an end.
to the fan. Love that.
Yeah.
Rangers win 8-3. 7 straight losses for the Mets. Highest season worst skid for them. The race for that last NL wildcard spot is intense now. It's basically camping. It's so intense. Mets only lead the Giants by half game after losing their 7th straight. The Reds are only a game and a half back as well. The Mets get 2 more with the Rangers. Then they host the Padres. San Fran, meanwhile, or Frisco. As the locals prefer, they have to play the Dodgers 6 more times this season, including tonight.
Let's stay on the diamond. The odds-on favorite for the AL Cy Young left his start early. Tarek Skubal exiting the Tigers' 8-2 loss to the Marlins in the 4th inning after experiencing some tightness on his left side. He was 45 pitches into his start. He said afterward, there are some aches and pains that come and go when you're out there playing. This one was new to me. All right, down to H time we go, where the Buffaloes are 1-1 this season, and they are on their 3rd starting quarterback. Ryan Staub, who backed up Shador the last 2 seasons, he gets the start after spinning 2 scores last week in a win against Delaware. Staub, big hit. Oh my. Staub, big 6. As the Buffaloes are trying to chip away at that deficit to the undefeated Houston Cougars. After further review, that's a touchdown. Colorado down just 16-14 going into the break. Other side of it, Connor Wegman to Dean Connors. It was supposed to be a halfback throw, but the halfback was like, no, I'm going to take this to the crib. Actually, he was down at the 1. Houston a yard away from extending their lead. 431 yards of total offense for these Cougs. Very next play, it's Wegman. 1 of 2 rushing scores for the quarterback. Also, great grocery store franchise.
Oh, yes.
I know you're a big supporter of Wegman.
Cookie bar at Wegman.
12 minutes to go. Oh, putting defenders on skates. And do you know how hard it is to manufacture ice in Houston? It's super hot. Second rushing score of the game. Houston wins 36-20. Here's Prime after the loss.
Wasn't good. I'm lost for words. I just spoke to the team on several thoughts that came to mind. As no one could have told me that this game is going to turn out like this, with the week of preparation that we had, with the meetings that we had, with the film study and the preparation that we had. No one could have told me that it was going to turn out like this. But oh Lord, thank you. Thanking God for not allowing me to say what I wanted to say.
Colorado drops to 1-2, and the road ahead does not get much easier. The Buffaloes' next game against the Cowboys of Wyoming, the only game left on the schedule that the Buffs are actually favored to win, according to ESPN Analytics. All right, that game kicked the Week 3 slate off. Let's spin it forward to today. Got a big one in Knoxville as we say good morning to college football reporter Heather Dinich. Heather, fantastic to see you. Gunnar Stockton in Georgia looked mortal last week. What is Kirby Smart looking to address ahead of this showdown, this top 15 showdown on the road against the Vols?
Well, one of the things he's looking to address is the downfield passing game. But he did say this week that aside from one drive last week, they were very effective. And when he talked about Gunnar Stockton, he had a lot of positive things to say, that he kept them out of really long situations. He also was able to avoid sacks. But he realizes that when it comes to the downfield passing game, Tennessee's defense is going to have something to say about it. He had high praise for their defensive line, said they're physical, low pads, they're able to disrupt the pocket, affect those interior pass rush lanes. But the reality is that he said Georgia had a good week of practice. They've been able to execute. It's not just Gunnar Stockton. Everyone around him has to be good as well against this Tennessee defense.
Tennessee trying to snap an 8-game skid against those Bulldogs. Elsewhere in the SEC, what does Billy Napier's future look like with Florida and these early season struggles?
Well, to be fair, let's remember that last year everyone had already fired Billy Napier in the court of public opinion about midway through the season, and they were able to turn it around down the stretch. But the reality is his job is on the line. He's got a $20.4 million buyout, and half of that would be due within the first 30 days should Florida decide to fire him at the end of the season. And the next 4 games are all against ranked opponents starting on Saturday, obviously. And this is a tough situation, but there's belief within the program that there is enough talent on this roster to win these games, starting with quarterback DJ Lagway. The thing is, Napier has to get that talent to translate onto the field, and they've got to stop making so many self-inflicted mistakes.
Gators 20-20 under Napier and posted losing records in each of his first 2 seasons before their 8-5 finish last year. Heather Dinich joining us this morning on a College Football Saturday. Thanks, Heather.
All right, just getting started with the college game. We are not done with Florida either. Roman is harping on these Gators while Desmond Howard has his eyes on Death Valley as well. EMAC is back with a 3-pack bars. South Florida looking to pull their 3rd upset in a row while the Bulls need to win in the trenches today. Plus injuries in the NFL everywhere. Brock Purdy out Sunday. Who wrote that? But are the Niners worried about more than just this 1 week? Bare Naked Ladies, shout out.
Sports Center, brought to you by High Potential, premiering September 16th on ABC. Stream on Hulu.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Cheerios, 8 grams of tasty protein for a day full of good.
And then he picked me up with his bold, crunchy, cheesy body.
What?
And he said, devour me.
I need a Cheez-It, Daddy.
Cravings can happen anywhere. Want it, need it, Cheez-It.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. Now with Skyrizi, I'm all in with clearer skin.
Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bear my skin, yeah, that's on me. Nothing is everything.
With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months, and most people were clearer even at 5 years. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
So, do you, do tricks?
No, Richard, I'm a genius. I'm not doing tricks for you.
Right.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll show you one trick. Toss me your phone. Okay, here we go. NerdWallet will compare auto insurance rates for you in minutes.
Yep, just by answering a few simple questions.
Wow, smart. Yeah, it's smart. It's genius, Richard.
Genius, Richard.
Get insurance at a price that works for you. Go to nerdwallet.com.
Who's here? Because any car that doesn't offer the confidence that it will find you is a car that stops short of amazing.
Today, business happens virtually everywhere. That's why you need Supermobile from T-Mobile. In moments of high demand, T-Mobile's network adapts to put your business connection first.
Supermobile, the best business plan on the best network. Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
Watch this! It's the Helio Air Broom, the lightweight, flexible broom that's sweeping the nation. Ordinary brooms only get half the mess, but Air Broom's Ultraflex blade lifts and grips and leaves nothing behind. Even pet hair comes right out of carpets easy. For any mess, wet or dry, big or small, Helio gets them all. Get your Helio Air Broom and we'll include our Helio dustpan, plus our Helio Mini that cleans carpet better than a vacuum. Get your Helio Air Broom 3-piece set at Amazon today.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6?
Pick 6.
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Coach here. Nobody has more sports content than the all-new ESPN app. Nobody. College football, the NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, TGL, the NFL. We have the best championship. The NBA Finals, the WNBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Finals, the U.S. Open, PGA Tour, the college football playoff. We got SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A, Get Up with Greeny, College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library. All of ESPN, all in one place.
Not much beats when this fan base is fired up on a Saturday night.
This is what this is all about.
Beautiful night for football in Baton Rouge.
There it is.
Roman Harper is with us this morning, as he is every Saturday morning, riling up the fans there in Baton Rouge. LSU hosting Florida today early on. It's been LSU's defense that has carried this team. So, Roman, who has been the highlight on that side of the football?
Oh, hey, Randy, sorry I couldn't hear you at the last minute. The thing went out. But anyways, I know what the question is going to be, and it's, for me, the answer is Mansour Delane, the cornerback of LSU. This guy's been locked down all year long when anybody's trying to test him. And he is, look, I know what I'm looking at when I'm talking about DBs. He's been the best defensive back in college football so far. Right here on this play, in the red zone, be able to check, see if it's going for the back shoulder throw, understand that he's not going that, then being able to get over the top of it. Then right here on 4th and 6, where are you going with the ball? This is lockdown coverage. He's literally running the route for him. So you give Mansour Delane what he's been doing. This guy has been standout for me, and I got to give a lot of credit to Blake Baker, the defensive coordinator, finding and moving all these pieces in different areas for this new revamped defense and using all their strengths. And now they look like they're being used as weapons against the offense. And I got to give Blake Baker a lot of credit for what he's built out this year with this LSU defense.
Well, and it's a defensive side that, I mean, DJ Lagway's going to really have to tangle with today for the Gators. Might transition well into what's got you harping today. Rome, the floor is yours.
All right, this morning I'm harping on this rivalry game right here. That is actually bigger rivalry now today because Florida lost last week to South Florida. If Florida and LSU were both undefeated, I don't think it's a big game, but it doesn't have the same sense of intensity. Florida last week lost to South Florida, and that is the first time Florida has lost to a team from the state of Florida at home, not named Florida State or Miami since 1938. That is not, you don't want to be breaking records like that if you're Billy Napier. And because that loss last week, you know, you got to look at from a fan's perspective that it's not always about the game or just losing a game. It's how you lost the game in their eyes. And so when you got the penalties, the mistakes, the bad special teams plays, that allows other fans to judge you. And so now how you lose today or how you go about your business today matters. If you were undefeated and you just lost, it would be another loss. But because of the loss last week, we are truly looking at how this game goes today. And yes, it's turned up the pressure on Billy Napier in this program. But we're going to see it today. I think Florida responds with a strong effort today.
The stripes in Roman suit, not often upstage, but the stripes in the overalls over your shoulder might have you beat. In the I see big fella with the backwards hat and the stripes right there. That's not bad. Listen, the game might be played in Baton Rouge, but it's still Gainesville when Roman Harper is there in that. Just gains on gains. Rome, we'll see you on the SEC Network later today. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate it.
Roman's going tarped off, too, if he gets a pair of those overalls.
100%.
The Broveralls. All right, Indiana taking on the Fighting Larry Legends in Indiana State. And we had a basketball number produced from one of these schools offensively. This is Fernando Mendoza throwing it out to Omar Cooper Jr. And that's a good day's work, 14-0. They were just getting started. Mendoza, Cooper, last minute of the first quarter. Okay, 9 different Hoosiers caught a pass, and I just wanted to point that out because all you're going to see is Cooper. That's his third receiving score. Mendoza, 19-20, 220 yards, 5 touchdowns. Third quarter now, his younger brother, Alberto Mendoza, is in. The freshman getting some playing time because it's 45-0. Cooper's still in the game. Oh, prove it. Okay, 10 catches, 207 yards, and that is his 4th touchdown. And I told you we got a basketball score from one of the schools. Sure did. 73-0. They covered. Is that bad? All right, we got Colgate, we got Syracuse, late first quarter. Steve Angeli going to get the defense to jump off sides. That means a free play. That means he's just going to say, I know Daryl Gill down there somewhere. And he won. The 6'3" junior went up and got it. And that looked oddly familiar. Sound up. What it looked like.
And in the words of my old teammate, you got mossed.
That's Forrest Connolly, who actually played with Randy Moss. They were high school teammates together. Gill Jr., 6 catches, 152, 2 scores. Hughes wins close one, 66-24. I got an SEC on ABC college football triple dip. Number 19, Alabama hosts Wisconsin, noon Eastern. Then number 6, Georgia. They are at number 15, Tennessee. 7:30, third-ranked LSU hosting Florida in Death Valley. Each game available on the all-new ESPN app.
All right, to the pro game when we come back. We got 2 wide receivers, 2 shoulder injuries. Which one has the better chance to return in week 2? Jeremy Fowler, a.k.a. J-Bone.
Come on.
He's going to have the answers for us. And then...
We also got the guest, too.
Yes.
And it's a big one today. Is it bigger than our iPads this morning?
I don't know if it is.
It's not.
I don't know if
it's not. It could be.
To be bigger than... Look,
this is a hint. This is the first time this season it has been more than just a single guest who. Okay? That's all we're going to give.
Okay. All right. That's all we're going to give them right now.
Could be multiple people.
Just a little tasty breadcrumb that we're just kind of...
Breadcrumb?
Leaving.
Breadcrumb.
Breadcrumb.
Might go well with the guest who.
Football is back, and right now, new ESPN Bet customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet. Score more from the game with the Sportsbook for sports fans. Sign up with promo code SPORTS to get started today.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin D punches back harder. Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy. Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's. You make me feel
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Nate, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay? No, that's too far up. This isn't working. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me.
Free at heart. Libre, the eau de parfum intense. Yves Saint Laurent.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
On average, we spend 93% of our lives indoors. But can you imagine missing a moment like this? Life happens out there.
This fight's gonna be incredible. This kid is the real deal. Sean Silva. This guy is a force.
Don't stay too late.
I'll try.
Friday night, closing the books. Just a few more hours. Nah, that's not true. $120 for what? Gonna need some coffee. Uh-oh. Who authorized this? Did we pay this twice? Well, hello. Did Ramp just auto-code all the invoices? All the receipts are here. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Love closing the books on time. Ramp. Love finance.
This is a story about the one who never stops. She needs a reliable partner, like Granger, who works around the clock. Because she knows the domino effect is real. And there's never a good time for downtime. When it's all on the line, having the supply she needs makes all the difference. The industrial-grade products you need, all in one place. Call, click Granger.com, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Not great if you're waking up in the Bay Area. 49ers already looking to their backup quarterback as Brock Purdy will not play against the Saints. It's a left shoulder injury along with some toes not feeling great. That means Mac Jones going to get the start tomorrow and potentially beyond week 2.
The Morning Buzz is brought to you by One a Day.
All right, let's break it down. What does it all mean? NFL insider Jeremy Fowler joining the program. What more can you tell us about Purdy's injuries?
The 49ers are looking at this as week to week. So he's got the toe issue, the shoulder issue. The toe is considered a little bit more of a problem. So it's not a slam dunk next week either, but they're just going to see how he feels. He's ruled out this week. Going to let him progress. It's going to be Mac Jones time this weekend. Now, that's interesting because the 49ers looked at him hard in the 2021 draft, 3rd overall. They considered drafting him, didn't happen. Now Mac Jones gets his first chance to operate Kyle Shanahan's offense. So San Francisco hopes that's a short-term thing. Brock's working his way back, doing a nice job with his rehab, but out for this week. Not a slam dunk for next week either, but they're hopeful.
It's the Saints, it's the Cardinals, and I believe the Jags next up for the 49ers. Obviously, early in the season, maybe Mac Jones can keep them afloat. Purdy, not the only injury from week 1. What's the latest on James Cook's status tomorrow?
James Cook had a little bit of a hammy, but he's good to go. He was limited early in the week, but he perked up. That was really just a tightness issue, not a full-blown hamstring, injury or tear. So he's going to get to tote the rock for the Bills, feeling good, no issue there. The bigger issue is Ed Oliver, defensive line. He's out. So the Jets are happy about that, but they're going to have to deal with James Cook. He's going to be in the lineup, good to go. Then you have Xavier Worthy. So his chances to play are slim. He's considered doubtful for this weekend's game against the Eagles, but he's perked up a little bit. Looked pretty good in practice on a limited basis, coming on the field on that shoulder issue. Didn't have to wear a big brace on that shoulder during Friday's session. So, look, he's going to get to avoid injured reserve. That's the positive. He should be back in the next few weeks. They're just trying to get all their playmakers on the field. Rashee Rice will be back eventually as well. And you got Jalen Waddle. So he was a little banged up earlier in the week, but he is good to go. Head coach Mike McDaniel confirmed that Waddle will be in the lineup. They're trying to get Tyreek Hill and Waddle going now. Ugly game against the Colts last week, but Waddle's really a guy who developed a lot of chemistry over the years of Tua Tagovailoa, but especially this camp. They were really cooking before they started to struggle in week 1, so they're hoping that Waddle gets back on it. He is healthy, good to go.
A get-right game against the Patriots. The Patriots, a team that Waddle had 8 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown against last season. Jeremy Fowler with the latest this morning on SportsCenter, hanging out with us all morning.
All right, guys, to the college game we go. One matchup today to watch. Georgia at Tennessee, 3:30 Eastern on ABC. Georgia 9-0 in SEC openers under Kirby Smart. They've won 8 straight against the Vols. Tennessee's 10-6 in ranked games under Josh Heupel, but 3 of those losses are to Georgia.
What to watch for is brought to you by Genesis, the next level of experience.
ACC Network's Eric McLean joining us now from the ATL. It's time for the EMAC 3-pack. He's back. Bars. What are the 3 storylines that you, Eric, are watching for today, starting with Georgia and Tennessee?
Yeah, well, I appreciate the bars to open it up here in ATL, man. So thank you for that. But when you look at this game, it's going to be a big one, man. This is a huge matchup. You just mentioned how Georgia does in the openers. And when you look at this tape and you see what the Georgia offensive line has been doing or lack thereof, I've got to think that these guys for Tennessee, defensive coordinator Tim Banks, licking his chops. He needed his all from Arian Carter up front, that big defensive lineman, and Joshua Joseph to get in the backfield, cause havoc, and create chaos for Gunnar Stockton. That's going to be a real issue for Georgia. And then you go to USF and you see what those guys are going to do. A miracle season. If they win this one, surely they deserve to be the #1 team in the country. They have played bully ball against everybody. Bad news, you're running into the bigger bully. This offensive line for Miami has been on a tear. They're going to continue that. Now, the reason we're here in Atlanta, this is playoff caliber football, y'all. When you talk about Georgia Tech, the season that they've had, the season they expect to have, going against Cade Klubnik, who showed unbelievable burst in the second half against Troy. That confidence, anticipating throws, getting it open, but he has a formidable foe on the other side. Haynes King can run that football, and he is as explosive as it gets from the quarterback position. This is going to be an all-out war. Coach Key has built this team for Georgia Tech from the inside out, looking at that offense and defensive lines. Clemson cannot start slow like they have these first 2 weeks.
I want to go back to something you said. If South Florida upsets again and they beat Miami, they deserve to be the #1 team in the country, these Bulls do?
Listen, no one has a better resume even close to this. So at this point, I don't see how you keep that out. And listen, there was a lot of news about AP voters and why they put certain people there.
Sure.
Watch the games, watch the tape. If they win, which again, I don't know if that's going to be the case, 17.5-point dogs. But if they do, they have the best resume in college football. Let's award that. Take away the logo. Just watch the games that are being played.
Anytime you have an AP voter come out and say, well, I voted this way because my vote doesn't really matter because there's so many other voters, like that's going to get some attention.
Great.
He is Eric McLean. Bold statements here from a bold man. ACC Huddle, 10 a.m. Eastern, ACC Network. Thanks, buddy.
All right, Coast to Coast program. We're on the west side. That's Cal Raleigh. That's not going to leave the ballpark. He's going to get 2 bags out of it as the Mariners riding a MLB best current 6-game win streak. He's in scoring position. What's going to happen next? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Jorge Polanco 2 strikes, 2 runners on. So Raleigh going to come around to score. Raleigh didn't have a home run. He did touch 4 bags, though, 2 doubles.
There we
go.
that
equal? Is that Little League math? Is that a home run? Mariners take a 1-0 lead. We move now into the 7th. Halos 2 on, 2 outs, and you got the guy at the dish you want at the dish. Mike Trout, what are you going to do? Just look, 0 for 4, 2 Ks, 98 high chess. Game before, he broke a 28-game homerless drought. Mitch Garver.
Oh, my.
It was 1-1. Mitch, please break this tie. He did. 9th Jack of the year. Mariners win 2-1. They are tied with the Astros atop the AL West.
Oh, you speak of the Astros. I got them down in the ATL taking on the Braves. Top 3, Zach Cole making his major league debut. Astros number 19 prospect. First pitch swinging. First pitch, first big league at bat. Ball's not coming back. The family's fired up. They're not the only ones excited. Those are double-A teammates.
That's awesome, dude.
That's awesome. He was 3 for 4, drove in 4, had 2 run-scoring singles as well. First player in Stros history to drive in 4 in their big league debut. Texted a photo and said, hey, this is where I am.
You know
tonight.
what? That's not a game I wanted to go to anyway because they were getting no hit through 7.
I live 20 minutes from Boston, man. All right, so for Judge, 47 on his season, 362 on the career. That one went 442 feet. How about Cody Clemens? Bottom 3. His dad rarely gave up any home runs, and KC, a little masterpiece, he spells his name Cody.
I get it.
Because his dad had all those strikeouts, so he named all his kids with names that start with K. Did you know that? There's Cody. There are other K names. And then Clemens, 3 Jimmy Jacks. What? No, your voice cracked. 3 of them in the Twins win over the Diamondbacks. That's how you master some snakes, by the way. You just go ahead and you club them. And Royals and Phillies. But I don't want to hear from Big Snake. I don't want to hear.
Okay, well,
I got to pick my words.
Rodent control?
I got to pick my words different. That's Bryce Harper, 400 feet. How about it? In those horrible uniforms. Oh, they're so bad. But 26 home run on the season. Look at the backspin on that. He hit the bottom half of the ball. Yeah. And then there was elevation. There was a launch angle and an exit velo. And you think Patrick Bailey knew that he got all of that?
I'll take a shot of that.
He just went ahead and shot of Bailey.
Bailey's in the coffee on a crispy fall morning.
I never know if you're supposed to keep it in the fridge or not. So I just ended up drinking it in one sitting. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Giants walk it off grand slam in extras. That's one way to do it.
As a reminder, the all-new ESPN app is the best way to watch sports, all of the sports, all on ESPN, all in one place. Live games, live stats, plus you can track your fantasy teams and personalize with your favorite leagues, teams, and players.
Back to football when we come back. Desmond Howard joining us from Tennessee with his MVP. Why he's keeping an eye on a massive SEC matchup. It's not the one that he's actually at.
Cricket has jaw-dropping new unlimited plans. Premium features, perks, and extras. And incredible prices for nationwide 5G.
Pretty good deal.
There's a plan for everyone at Cricket Nation.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I see dreams of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Exhaustipated. When you're tired of your backed up gut and you need fast relief. New Mirafast works naturally with your body in as little as 30 minutes. New Mirafast acts faster, works gently.
I'm not him. I'm not Jack.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
AI soldiers.
are the future.
They don't need food.
Shed no blood.
They're not human. And that's what makes them the most dangerous weapon on the planet.
Mayday, mayday!
Tron Ares, PG-13, filmed for IMAX, in theaters October 10th. Get tickets now.
I promise to love you, to feed you the food you deserve.
Blue Buffalo started with a promise to feed our dog Blue the highest quality ingredients, and it lives on in every bowl you fill.
I promise to be your best friend forever.
Buffalo Wild Wings' new spicy chicken dippers are the perfect amount of heat. Same thing people say about me. They're like, hey, you're perfectly hot. Gotta dunk you in that tangy beat-up dip hot. New spicy chicken dippers from Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, team, bring it in. Here's the game plan. Let's go out there and tell everyone about bundling Hulu, Disney Plus, and all of ESPN with one incredible offer. All right, ready? Great!
Oh, boy. Has he been fitted for glasses? I'm not taking this back to the rental car place with you.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and all of ESPN. 3 All-Stars, one incredible offer.
Weight Loss by Hims includes personalized treatment plans with options like GLP-1 injections or oral medication kits designed to help you lose weight so you can gain confidence and feel healthy. Plus, get guidance on nutrition, movement, sleep, hydration, and answers when you need them, 100% online. With Weight Loss by Hims, you have so much to lose and even more to gain. GLP-1 injections starting at $199 a month. Get started today at hims.com.
This is a story about the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Granger, who has almost everything. He troubleshoots issues, maintains the facility, and keeps it all on track. Few may see him put the work in, but when they see the results, they know he's the one who keeps the doors open. The high-quality industrial products you need, plus a million more. Call, click Granger.com, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Randy playing this one straight due to time concerns. Number 6, Georgia taking on 15 Tennessee. Randy went 3:30 Eastern ABC. Georgia, they've won 8 straight in this series, outscoring Tennessee Rando by nearly 25 points per game in those dubs.
Gary, it's a lot of points. Number 18, South Florida heading down to Coral Gables to take on 5th-ranked
Good job,
Miami.
Rando.
Thank you, Gary. At 4:30 Eastern. Gary Bear, South Florida looking to become the 5th team in the AP poll era to start 3-0 with all 3 wins, Gary, against a ranked opponent. Last to do it, Miami, 1987.
Randy, you know that's when I was born. Number 16, Texas A&M. They are in South Bend. Number 8, Notre Dame. Under the lights, 7:30 Eastern. The Irish have won this matchup last year in College Station, Rando. They won 4 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams, Randy. A&M trying to snap a 7-game road losing streak, Randy, against top 10 teams.
All right, Gary. Florida heading to Death Valley, taking on number 3 LSU, 7:30 Eastern. Where, Gary? On ABC. Gators dropping out of the AP top 25, Gary Bear, after losing at home to South Florida last week. Gary, they're trying to win at LSU for the first time
what's that?
since, Gary, 2016. All right, looking at the tail of the tape and slow out of the gate here are these offenses.
Crooked numbers up there.
This is not even, see, nationally you'd be like, hey, top 15, great. But this is the SEC rank. It's not good. You know what I mean? Florida last week against USF held to its fewest points in the game since 2023. LSU second to last in the conference. Yards per play so far in 2025.
Time now for the financial freedom portion of this program, the generational wealth building portion of this program. They make us say this part.
Yes.
This is not financial advice portion of the program.
Copy paste portion of the program. Now, we had good weeks last week. And if this is a what have you done for me lately business is booming. But it's also a marathon. Last week, 2 games over 500. Is that good? No, it's great. But we are through 2 weeks of the Pick'em contest, and the Gare Bear, where it really matters, holds a lead. You see, I'm 10-10. 10, I give it a 10. He's 11-9. And the go for dose for Gary, I'm just saying it like not even here. I'm just saucing up my guy, just rizzing him up for a second. 2-0.
It's called Aura. What do your picks look like this week, Rando?
I'm about to show you. Thank you for teeing me up. Some picks of note. I got the defending national champion Ohio State Buckeyes. Minus 31.5 against the Bobcats of Ohio. I think a little come down You know what I mean?
Come down.
A little come down. A little
come
Bush,
down.
Right? That song, I think it was by Bush, right? I think back in the 90s. I think of it not like, watch me hit this drive. Like, not like a different Bush. And so, Ohio State has covered 6 straight games dating back to last season. Bobcats beat West Virginia last week to come back to earth. I think South Florida plus 16.5 against Miami. Bulls 5-0 against the number against AP top 5 teams. All time as a program. Go for dose. Thank you for asking. It's LSU. Tigers are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings with these Gators. Give me the Tigers minus 6.5 this evening in Death Valley. I think the wheels are about to fall off for the Gators.
All right, now here are the winning picks. I like Ohio at plus 31.5 against Ohio State.
Where'd your fiance go?
It's Ohio. Yep, she is a Bobcat. Since 2015, Ohio 31-15 against the spread as a dog and their cats. Don't forget Ole Miss 21-13-1 against the spread as a favorite, at least 7 points under Lane Kiffin. I like the Rebels too. My go for dose, and I have not been wrong yet this season. It is early, yes, but I like South Florida. Last week, they upset Florida as 18.5-point dogs in their season opener, beat Boise State as a 5.5-point dog. Why won't they, as another underdog, shock the world against the U?
Go for Dose is brought to you by Dos Equis. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly.
Desmond Howard live from Knoxville. When we return, his player to watch is a quarterback who will take the field later today, because that's how it works. Which one is he putting the spotlight on? Question mark?
Question mark. Now, toward the back half of the program.
That's correct.
For guest who?
Guest
the spotlight is going to be on a friend of ours.
First 2, Kenny Chesney, week 1. Louisiana in week 2.
Yes.
The bar is way up there.
Yeah.
Get your guesses in. Guessed who?
That's the hashtag.
Who's it going to be?
And Doug.
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Leave him! It's a mascot!
Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants.
Do birds need pants?
And the control room censored it.
Oh! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently, and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check. And keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
GSSI profile complete.
How much sweat are you willing to lose? Because when you do that, you can surpass the hype. You can inspire generation after generation. You can compete against anything.